Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're seeing this. And as we enter into this final week before Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I hope you have a blessed holiday season. I know for a lot of people this week is a week where you're running around, where you're working frantically to try to get the last minute things done, to get presents bought. Perhaps you're waiting for the end of school or the end of work so that you can travel across the country. And if that's the case, have a safe travel to wherever you're going. And we look forward to seeing you back here again in the Frisco area. If you're going to be here at Christmas time, I'd invite you to come join us for worship. We worship on Christmas Eve at 5 o'clock and at 8 o'clock, and on Christmas Day at 10 o'clock in the morning. And we come together and we celebrate this Christmas, remembering the God who comes to meet us where we are. You know, I know that Frisco is a home away from the home that many of us grew up in. And especially as Frisco has grown over the last several years, we've seen people moving in from all over the country and all over the world. And yet, something that I was reminded of this Christmas as I was looking back at the readings was that the main characters in the Christmas story were not home either. Mary and Joseph were away from home down in Bethlehem looking for a place to stay when Jesus comes. The shepherds are out in the fields watching their flocks by night. The Magi, when they see the star, will venture away from their home and journey across the deserts to try to find the King who has been born. And for each of them, God meets them on that journey, in that place. And so we come together on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and we celebrate the God who comes down to be a part of our world and to be a part of our lives. So again, if you are here and you would like to be a part of worship, I'd like to invite you to join us at Rejoice. We worship at 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock on Christmas Eve and at 10 o'clock on Christmas morning. I look forward to seeing many of you there, and I hope you have a blessed Christmas.